It was a terrifying moment no one can forget, a stage collapse at the Indiana State Fair. It's now been almost 3 years since the tragedy that killed 7 people and injured 58. A local woman was one of the injured and is still rehabilitating today. This morning, she shares her story and how she has taken the tragedy and turned it into a way to help others.
A gust of wind came through, a light crashed onto the stage.
It was Shannon Radin and her 10-year-old daughter's third Sugarland concert together when the stage collapsed.
My daughter screamed "Mommy" and turned towards me and hugged me, and we ran for our lives.
She was face down in the dirt, pinned to the ground.
Someone touched my toes and said, "If you can hear me, wiggle your toes," and I did. And she said, "We have someone here."
Shannon was rushed to the hospital. Her daughter was rescued too and underwent emergency brain surgery. This was the beginning of Shannon's long journey of recovery with a crushed hip, 4 broken ribs, 4 broken vertebrae, and a collapsed lung.
I tried to walk, and walking was so painful for me.
Shannon was a swimmer, but with a nerve injury, she couldn't use that for rehabilitation. So her husband, Jamie, thought of the next lowest impact sport.
I really encouraged her, let's go out for a ride, even if it's around the block.
They started riding tandem.
There were times that, we went out on the road and we'd go out 4 miles and it would just be too painful and we'd come back.
But over time and with lots of perseverance, cycling became synonymous to healing.
We ride and I feel like I have just conquered all of the world's problems.
The next thing you know, we're riding 40 and 50 miles and now we ride at highly competitive speeds.
Which is fantastic.
Today, Shannon and Jamie own Cycle-Logik, a cycling and fitness studio in Centerville.
This is not just for triathletes. This is for people that are rehabilitating their body.
The studio is built on the tagline, "The power within you." A power that lifted Shannon from underneath that scaffolding. A power that made her hop on a bike for rehab. And a power that encourages her today to share her strength with others.
There's a day that comes and you say, I'm not going to stop living because of this. I'm not going to let this event handicap me in my future.
Her story really does just give you the chills, and we are so lucky this morning because coming up in just a couple of minutes, Shannon will be live in our studio to talk more about her recovery and what makes the Cycle-Logik studio a unique place for people at all levels of fitness. So again, that's coming up in the next couple of minutes. A victim in that Sugarland stage collapse is now on the road to recovery this morning. Shannon Walcott Radin turned to cycling to get her back on her feet. Now her bike is taking her on a new adventure and a new business. Shannon joins us this morning. And Shannon, oh my goodness, it must be so difficult for you to watch that video and thinking, I'm underneath all that rubble.
Yeah, it's still, I almost feel like it didn't happen to me. I keep thinking, I can't believe I've come from there to here. I'm so thankful, obviously.
Listening to your story and listening to how you and your daughter just ran for your life.
Yeah.
It gives you the chills. I mean, just thinking what that must have been like. We'll never know. That's something that doesn't happen to people.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's I hope I never have to run for my life again. I'm thankful that we're both here today and that I can give her a hug every day.
Yeah, and you both are doing great,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. We're both on the road to recovery, and just like anybody rehabilitating from anything, every day it's something you're one step further from the tragedy and back to your normal life. So
it's so inspiring to listen to you talk and to go through your story. What made you initially get motivated to go through that recovery stage? Because it is so difficult for anyone who even just got out of surgery, maybe just a minor back surgery, to get up and get back at it. How did you do that?
I got tired of the wheelchair first, and then I wanted to experience my life the way I had before, just like anyone rehabilitating from anything. You have memories of what you once had, and you just start one small step at a time. You know, you start rehabbing obviously with a physical therapist, but then you get to a point where you say, no, I can do better than this. I can do more than this.
And you have. This is video of your cycle studio in Centerville. It's called Cycle-Logik. Okay, tell me about this. First of all, it's dark blue lighting, and that really gives people a chance to have a private atmosphere for working out. But tell people about the belt that you put on and what that's all about.
Right. Well, we give everyone a heart rate strap that they put obviously around their chest. And what that does is it really quantifies their workout. So, you know, you go to work out at a gym and you say, oh, I worked out really hard today. I worked out for 30 minutes and I burned this amount of calories. But here, calories are actually secondary to what your heart is doing and how your fitness is gained through heart rate training. It teaches you how to attune your body to your training plan.
So there's a screen in front of the studio, guys, and I was there about a week ago, wasn't it, or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And it shows your calorie count, your heart rate. So while you're working out, you can really quantify exactly what's going on with your body, which is so unique.
Yeah, it is, and people love it. It actually, you know, turns your mind on, not just your body. You know, a lot of times you're working out and your mind is somewhere else, but in this atmosphere, with your mind and your body turned on, first of all, the time flies. It feels like 20 minutes when you've been there for an hour. But second of all, you walk away with an education on how your body responds to the different intensities that you put it through. And for me, that has been the most influential part of my fitness, my weight loss goals, my training goals, is really quantifying all of what that work comes into that workout.
And what's cool is this studio is for everyone, anyone at any fitness level. You're doing awesome now. Let's see those muscles. I don't want to embarrass you, but yeah, you got it. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Shannon, it was a pleasure meeting you and
thank
doing
you.
this story with you. Your story is so inspiring. For more on Shannon's Cycle Studio, log on to fox45now.com and click on Fox 45 in the morning. And of course, your daughter doing great this morning as well, right?
Yes. She's at home probably singing.
Okay.
As
awesome.
we speak.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Well, Shannon, thank you so much.